Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekly training for Team Tavi. Tonight, we are going to be discussing a few things. The first thing we'll be starting with is the side hustle. But before we do that, I would like to just introduce myself. I am Jess Harvey. I am a Pro 3 from Tavistock, and I've been in the business just a little over 2 years now. I would like to welcome our newest distributor, Marilyn Shaw. She has just joined us in the last week, so we are super excited to have her on our team. Our team continues to grow every week, actually, which is very exciting. So let's jump right into this. I respect all of your time for tonight, so we will get started. Okay. When we talk about the ultimate side hustle, we are talking about ways for people to create an additional stream of income for themselves, basically setting themselves up for their future. So a side hustle is kind of the trending term for a side business. And it just seems to be that network marketing tops that list for side hustles. There is so many different businesses that you can get involved in now as far as a side hustle goes. And so there's three components that maybe you would be looking for in a successful business. Timing and trends is definitely key. I know that part of getting involved with a network marketing company would be to learn where they're at in momentum, as far as have they peaked? Are they on the wave? Are they just getting started? And I think we are at a very vital point right now. We are just slowly approaching momentum, and it will be the point in time where everybody will be able to ride the wave. So it's an exciting time to be involved with this company. And as far as trends go, trending right now is anything anti-aging. We know that life extension has become something that has taken quite an interest. I believe Mel said that Google is now investing millions of dollars into trying to find their own life extending products. So it just goes to show that the buzz is out there and people are interested in learning more about ways to age gracefully, ways to extend quality of life. If you're going to have quantity, you most certainly want to have quality. And definitely health and wellness is topping the list for what people are trending over at the moment. So as far as company and products go, I do believe that we are sitting at a very, very good position. We are leading we are at the forefront of biohacking through nutrigenomics, which is something that, as I said, is currently trending. And this is basically the goose that laid the golden egg of your retirement plan, because we are the only supplement on the planet that is proven to extend life. We are the only company that has the extensive research and backing, peer-reviewed studies that we do have from outside sources. So that is studies that are done not within our own company, not on our own dime. So as far as it goes, looking at our company and our products, we've picked a great company. We've set ourselves up at the right timing. We are on track with all of the trending products that are out there, and our products speak for themselves with the science and research we have behind them. So the last key factor would be the compensation plan. So I'm just going to skip out of my slideshow here to show you our compensation plan. You can find this on the lifevantage.com website. When you scroll to the bottom, you can click on compensation plan, and that will pull this up. I'm just going to quick roll through, as our company actually has 8 different ways that you can earn money. The first one, quite obviously, is through retail sales. So the most obvious way is by selling our products. You can either sell them from your personal inventory, or you can sell them by sending people to your online retail site. So I just wanted to go on and show you, if you log into your back office, oh, heavens. Let's try that again. if you log into your back office, oh, that didn't work either. And you go to account services over to my referral site admin. That is where it will ask you to log in one more time. And then you will see here, this is your personal website. You can just copy and paste that, and that link becomes something you can send to anybody who is interested. What I do with my customers is after I've spoken to them about a product, let's say they're interested in our hair care line, which is on the main screen here, I would click buy now. I would add this to the cart, and then I would click share. This link here becomes a copy and paste link. You just click copy, and then you paste that into a message on Facebook Messenger. You can paste it into an email to send that off to your customers. They then go in and complete their own purchase. So they can put their own credit card number in. They can complete the transaction to have it shipped directly to them. That is our retail sales. You will see, if you're looking online, that our retail sale price and our auto ship price is two different prices. It's better for people, I tell them, to sign up on a monthly auto ship simply because of the fact that this gives them a cheaper price. It also ensures that they are going to commit to staying on the product, which we've discussed in last week's training. It is vital that, we are explaining to people the effects of NRF2 in our system cannot even be, fully felt by until approximately 4 months. So to have somebody start taking Protandim and not fully inform them of the timeline involved in it is simply just a waste of their money, and I don't want to waste anybody's time. So I make sure to let them know that, listen, this is a lifestyle change. This is not a medication. This is making your body work, but in order to do that, it needs time to rid your body of the oxidative stress that has been building up for years. So I'm getting a little off track. So retail pricing is one way to buy. That is simply sending people your link and letting them purchase. The Smart Start bonus is one of the first ways to earn commission, okay? So this means that you will get paid a commission for products that you sell to your personally enrolled preferred customers. They become a preferred customer when they sign up on a monthly auto ship. If they are on a monthly auto ship, you will receive 40% on a Smart Start bonus on any products that they purchase within their first calendar month. You can also earn a Smart Start bonus by selling distributor packs to any new distributors. So in order to qualify for the 40% in the Smart Start bonus, you have to maintain a personal volume of 200 PV. And of that 200 PV, 40 of that has to come from your own purchase of 1 bottle of Protandim a month. So as long as you're continuing your monthly auto ship for at least 1 bottle of Protandim, you are eligible for the Smart Start bonus. You need to have a total of 200 PV within your organization. So 40 of that will come from you, and the other 160 will come from purchases made by your personally enrolled customers. If you do not have the 200 PV, then you will only earn the 30% bonus. So that's the Smart Start bonus. Then there's the launch bonus, paid weekly. So each week that you sign up customers, every new customer that signed up, you will get paid weekly. They want to reward you for more than just customers and distributors that you personally enroll. So they've created a launch bonus to reward distributors enrolled by others in your organization. So it's the same as with the Smart Start. You have to be maintaining a personal volume of 200 PV to qualify for the bonus. This works as a trickle up bonus, only paying to the first qualified paid as distributor. So unfortunately, you cannot earn this launch bonus until you are a Pro 3. This is part of the reason why it is important when you get started in this business, regardless of whether you're looking to earn $50 a month or $100 a month or $500 a month, you understand that by hitting Pro 3 in this business opens up a new avenue for you to be paid. There's a few different levels in which your payment bracket changes. Pro 3 is the first one. So once you hit Pro 3 and you're maintaining the volume for a Pro 3 level, you will get the Smart Start bonuses and the launch bonuses as the paid as Pro 3 distributor in your organization. So after these, there is royalty commissions that are paid monthly. Your rank dictates how many levels down you can earn commission within your organization. So as a Pro 1, you will earn commission from your first 2 levels down. So if you have distributors below you, you can earn from 2 levels below you. As a Pro 2, you can earn commissions from your first 4 levels down. As a Pro 3, your first 5 levels, and so on. All of this information, like I said, is available in the lifevantage.com website down at the bottom, okay? And everybody, I would really like them to go in and have a look to see so they fully understand. One of the things we ran into in the last month was an auto ship date being changed. So this was a good learning curve for myself as well. Your auto ship or your purchase of your 40 PV has to be done within 6 weeks. So if you place your auto ship order on the 5th of July, and then for whatever reason, you switch your auto ship order for August to say the 25th, or you call in and place your order on say the 27th of August, too much time has passed, therefore you will no longer be eligible for those bonuses. Your purchases have to be done within 6 weeks. So I'm glad to know this now because it almost affected some commissions being paid out this month, which I would have felt absolutely sick over. We got it worked out, but I really just want to stress it to everybody. It is very important to keep your monthly auto ships on the same date. And I am guilty of switching the dates as well. It all kind of works out to when I can actually afford to make that purchase. So I get it, but now I wanted to include this in the training so that everybody realized that it needs to be within a 6 week period, okay? So this is our royalty commission based on your rank, the levels down, and the volume that is required. This gets more into the master ranks. Once you get into, say, a Pro 5 level, you have to maintain your volume for 3 months in order to be recognized. And then I'm sure Mel can attest to the fact that there is another whole avenue of commissions that are paid out after Pro 5. So we're excited to learn more about that. So from Pro 2 to Pro 4, your organization needs to be balanced with no more than 80% coming from one leg and 20% coming from a second leg. Once you hit a Pro 5 level and above, your legs balance out a little differently with 60% on one, 30% on a second, and at least 10% on the third and fourth. And of course, there is generational matching bonuses, which are paid monthly. This will not be done until you achieve the rank of Pro 3. You will then receive 10% of all your personally enrolled distributors, their commissions. So this again is another incentive to try and help people understand that hitting a Pro 3 level just changes your commissions greatly. Okay, next we have the Elite Bonus Pool, which is paid monthly. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this isn't paid out until Pro 7. So these are more for elite ranks. It's still important to know if you have goals to get to a certain point in this company, then this is certainly something that you would want to learn more about. You can open additional business centers once you hit a Pro 5 rank. So that completes the compensation end of things. And the last thing I wanted to go over was just some frequently asked questions that I have received before from customers. The first one would be, who should not take Protandim? Is there any reason that, it could affect me based on whatever reason? And I always tell people, if you have all of your original organs, you should take Protandim. Anybody that has had an organ transplant, however, should not take Protandim. Protandim fights to get our cells working properly and to rid our body of toxins, carcinogens, things that shouldn't be there. And when you have an organ transplant, you take anti-rejection medications that Protandim could interact with, and that's something we would never want to see happen. So it is important to stress to people that if you have had an organ transplant, you should not take Protandim. However, as far as what Protandim can react with, medication-wise, really it's like taking a salad in a pill form. What I'm being told is that possibly blood thinners is something that you should speak to your doctor about if you're taking blood thinners, because people that are on blood thinners generally have to watch their diet anyways. So if you're introducing anything new, even in the form of something like an NRF2 activator, it is important to talk to your doctor about what you're taking, take the ingredient list to them, and just let them verify it for themselves. Another question I get is, what if I'm already taking turmeric or ashwagandha, milk thistle? Can't I just take all 5 pills? Well, you could, but the synergy of these 5 ingredients put together so precisely, again, we need to remember that Dr. McCord spent 40 years researching this. So he got this down to a science, and once he did, he patented it 7 times over to protect the formula. That means it's pretty important. The synergistic recipe, if you would say, of these 5 ingredients makes them each 18 times more potent than taking them individually. So to anybody that ever says to me, turmeric has got, anti-inflammatory bodies, it's, a healing agent, it's got so many different health benefits, and I say, so imagine if you could increase the potency of that by 18%. Taking this pill, including all the health benefits of all these other 4 herbs on top of the turmeric, imagine what that could do for you. So the next question is, why do I need to be on auto ship? People get scared of auto ship. They think it's a contract. They think they're locked into something. I assure people that there is no contract in place. It is something that is as simple as them messaging their distributor and saying, I would like to cancel my auto ship, in which you can either give them the phone number to call customer service, or you yourself can go online and start a chat and cancel their auto ship or postpone their auto ship, whatever needs be. But I do like to reassure people that being on an auto ship gives them the cheapest option, but it does not commit them to anything. Although, like I stated earlier, I do like to make sure that people are willing to commit to this for 4 months so that I know that they have a full chance of seeing the benefits of this. And then that's the next thing. How long do I need to take this for? Well, I feel like a lot of people at some point in their life, for whatever different reasons, look to supplements for many, many years. I know in my own household, we have had multivitamins. My mom has been taking fish oils for years. It's something that just becomes a part of her everyday health regimen. So if you're going to replace those supplements with an activator, then why wouldn't that be something that is a lifetime health regimen for you? So I just like to tell people that you don't have to commit to this for any amount of time. But if you fully understand what this does for your body, and you fully understand the potential that this has to increase the quality of your health, the longevity of your health, then why wouldn't you want this in your body for as long as possible? So at that, I will stop the recording. Actually, I will maybe unmute Mel and see if she has anything to add.
Oh, that was just really, really, really good, Jess.
So before I stop the recording, do you have anything you wanted to add to that, Mel, for this training that we can send out?
Yeah, no, I really, really liked all those frequently asked questions. One thing also I would add to the frequently asked questions that I get all of the time, well, not all the time, but people, they hear about things and the first thing they go to, and this was a roadblock, and we're all gonna come across it, is they hear something and they go to Google, always. And, sometimes there's some positive things with Pro Tandem out there, and other times there's negative things, and they're going to come back to you and say, well, I read this, that, that it's a scam or whatever. And at first that used to really bother me. But what I tell people is you can't trust Google all the time. And where I get my facts from with Pro Tandem and this product is I go to a website called pubmed.gov, and it stands for Public Medical Government. And it's run by, obviously the government in the USA, and you can find studies there to prove what we say Pro Tandem does. So that's more of a legitimate site that I would take my facts from than just Google. So that's just one thing for you guys to keep in your back pocket when that happens to you, because eventually down the road somebody will say, oh, well, I found this negative thing, it says it's a scam. And then I just bring up and explain to them that if they really want to get the facts, they need to go to pubmed.gov.
That's great.
So that was just one thing I wanted to add there, because I know I know it's happened to you a few times too, Jess, and it will happen to, everybody along the way.
Absolutely.
At some point, right?
Yeah, roadblocks will be our training for next week.
Roadblocks.
Right?
Yes, that would be great.
Perfect. I'm going to stop recording.
Okay.